I'm Janine Winters, your hostess with the mostest. Welcome to my show, Evenings with Janine, the talk show with the grooviest and coolest guests in town. There's nobody I won't talk to.
Hello, Evenings with Janine. It's for you.
I can't talk, I'm busy.
Despite it all, I'm here. And there's no place I'd rather be. So, come on in, kick off your shoes and get ready to spend the evening with me, Janine. Buenas noches, guten Abend, and good evening, my darlings. Welcome to another exceptional half hour with me, Janine Winters. I'm proud to tell you all before we continue this evening, I must address the elephant in the room. It has come to my attention that the Society of Animals, Animal Statistics, Animal Farming and Animal Welfare here in Melbourne were dissatisfied with my actions regarding the fish incident that occurred last week. Well, I sincerely apologise and hope that my beloved Humphrey is swimming peacefully in animal heaven. Having been his owner, I should have known better. And now I think it's only fitting to take a minute of silence to pause and reflect. Wow, I feel so much better. This episode has been brought to you today by an all-new product created by the Australian Meat Factory. Beefy Boys, a new way to get your protein in. Indulge in the savoury satisfaction of your favourite premium cuts, now in block form. From succulent steaks to mouth-watering sausages, Beefy Boys is bound to give you a taste of what you're craving, just with a different texture. With the finest ingredients and an impressive grade B+ from the Australian Board of Food Safety, taste the difference with Beefy Boys blocker meat, now with 97% animal products. 97% animal products. Do they actually want me to say that?
Yeah. Yeah, legally they have to announce that.
Well, it can be tough. I mean, you don't want to wind up being a headline on a newspaper. Well, speaking of which, it's time for our most important segment, Headlines with Janine. Posh city girl gets whacked by a tree branch while trying to flirt. Did you write this, new intern?
No, it was a very serious and horrible accident that happened. And I'm not new. I've been here the whole time. I just was...
Some attitude you've got. Next up, an urgent warning. 99% death rate. Brain-eating amoeba alert. What on earth? Now, what are we supposed to do about this? 99%. Oh, who are these amoeba people? We may as well surrender to them. Who even has time to eat brains in this day and age?
Janine, just a suggestion, maybe you shouldn't fearmonger for your audience. I mean, amoeba are completely natural things and they're super rare, like they're dangerous, but they're so rare. and they're only found in like still water or like lakes or something. They're really hard to come across. It's
Intern. Don't you know that the news is supposed to alert people? I'm just doing what's best for my viewers because I care. My advice, start wearing a snorkel while you shower. Now, tonight's final report. Everything you need to partake in pickleball, the sport of 2024. See, now that really is scary. Pickleball is not the sport of 2024.
Well, you know I hate to disagree with you, Janine, but you're going up against George Clooney and Leonardo DiCaprio there. I think you're in the wrong.
It's not the first time I've been up against those two.
What? Haha, sorry. You can't just say that and move on. Would you care to explain at all?
Oh, what happens in Hollywood stays in Hollywood. Let's just say it was the opposite of a posh city girl getting whacked by a tree branch while trying to flirt.
Janine, can you tell me what metaphor you're going for there?
We'll be back after the following short ad break. Welcome back to the show. Now, I'm very excited to announce that we have a very special guest with us tonight. He's an entrepreneur, a lifestyle coach, the author of the best-selling book, Some of You Are Only Born to Follow, Get Over It, and is the spiritual leader and founder of the Church of Star Disciples from the fourth wing of the Prodigal One United. Please welcome the remarkable Jeremiah to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. My, what a gentleman. Welcome to the show, Jeremiah.
Oh, thank you, Janine. It's an honour to be here.
Isn't that a face just made for TV? So, is this your first time?
Admittedly not. As a child, I had a part as kid number 2 on the short-lived series Dougie Wallace and the Knucklebusters. And then there was my breakout role in, well, it was unaired, Police Force rip-off, spin-off, Police Force Wellington, where I played kidnapped victim Jimmy Jones.
Police Force. That is a throwback. I didn't get to see it, being only 27. But I bet it was incredible for you.
Oh, thank you, it was. I have very fond memories of my time on set and taking on the role. It was something I felt a very deep connection to, given my own kidnapping.
What? Oh, you were kidnapped?
Well, not exactly. Let me rephrase. To get a full understanding of the impact of an actual kidnapping, I hired a friend of my father's to actually keep me captive for a day. I was never in any danger, but yet the trauma remains. I'm sure an actress of your caliber is aware of the methods that one goes to when they're on set to dig deep into a character.
Yes, well,
In fact, between you and me, I'm a little starstruck myself. I'm sitting across from the child prodigy herself, Janine Winters.
Oh, Jeremiah, you are too much.
It's true. I've never told a lie in my entire life. You are incredible. I'm a big fan.
So, a child star, now turned entrepreneur, author, and spiritual leader. Oh, how do you do it all?
Well, what can I say? I like to keep busy.
Why don't you tell the folks at home, intern, how many viewers are tuning in?
It seems to be about 12.
12! Jeremiah, why don't you tell our most esteemed viewers who may not know of your work a little more about your church and how it all came about?
I'd love to. Here at the Church of the Star Disciples, from the fourth wing of the prodigal, one united, we have built a community who come together under my guidance to live in harmony amongst other like-minded people, and to be quite frank, bring a little much-needed magic to the world. We are a family of sorts, living as one for the good of mankind.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
It really is. I felt like something was missing in my life. I felt untethered. I lacked connection to something greater. I needed more, a place to...
A place to belong?
No, somewhere where I felt like I could exist as myself, where others wanted to be just like me, where they complimented me, where I would,
Belong.
yes, belong. That's right, Janine. That's why I started the church. It's such a peaceful existence when you know your place in the universe. And for the low joining fee of $999, you too could live a life of peace. Don't you want to start feeling happy again?
Amazing. Isn't that just amazing, folks? Now, I can't help but notice that you've brought one of your many, many members with you.
Yes, that's Anna Lynn. Anna Lynn.
Oh, just lovely.
Give them a wave, Anna. Anna Lynn. Wave. Anna, wave.
So lovely. So, Jeremiah, tell me more about your church. I hear you've started, or you've opened an Oceanic division.
Yes, that's correct, Janine. You've certainly done your research. Ocean Cove is just one of the many programs accessible to our community. This one in particular allows our members to reconnect to themselves spiritually, physically, and they really do get the highest quality of training possible. I mean, they get to live it up, all while being on a luxury maritime vessel. They earn a living wage.
All that and getting paid.
That's right. $1.72 an hour. Some of the best rates in the business, actually.
Yeah, well, sign me up. Jeremiah, are you looking for new members?
Always. In fact, it would be an honor to have someone of your caliber join us. We are always open to bring on someone as talented as yourself, especially one so beautiful.
Oh, well, that's something I will certainly have to look into.
Janine.
Of course,
Janine.
it's always...
Janine. No.
I can give you a pamphlet, Janine.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. Now, before we go on, I think it's only fair that we address the allegations.
Of course. Transparency and trust are some of my highest priorities. But before that, I just remembered that we bought a little something for you.
Oh,
Girl! Anna!
Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh. Well, look at that.
It's all for you. Only the best.
Oh, look. My very own. Oh, look at this.
It's my book. You've got Bubbly, a cute little bear. I know you like your bears. Pop it on, pop it on.
So, Jeremiah, I would just love to hear more about your church's philosophies. What's your whole deal?
Janine,
Wow,
Janine,
church.
think of the accusations. Keep asking.
I'm so glad you asked, Janine.
Oh,
Our core belief is that the universe was created around a set of child prodigies.
Oh my God.
You've got your Culkin brothers. You've got your Fanning sisters.
Oh no.
The Olsen twins. There I am. And, well, there's you, of course. According to the prophecy, when these prodigies finally reunite during the fourth phase of moon, when Neptune is closest to the Earth, They'll bring forth the apocalypse and form the ultimate being. This is what we call Judgment Day.
Why am I the leg?
What?
Why am I the leg?
Oh,
Well, I just assumed someone of my distinction would be a little higher up the totem pole.
you're absolutely right. You deserve to be respected, and you deserve the world to tremble at your feet. Don't you want to be worshipped, Janine? Don't you want that?
Hi, Janine, it's me, the intern. Can we talk now, fast, please?
Now, Jeremiah, why don't you let the people at home know how they can join up to your marvellous and, dare I say, completely innovative organisation?
I'd be more than happy to, Janine. They can sign up online at Church of the Star Disciples from the fourth wing of the Prodigy, oneunited.com.au/sign up now.
Hey, Janine, I've got security outside the door.
Whatever for?
He is a cult
Oh,
leader.
Can we just talk about the
Janine.
church for a minute? We're happy to talk. That's Church of the Star Disciples from the fourth wing of the Prodigy, aloneunited.com.au/sign up now. That's a /sign up now.
Come on. It's this young man right here. Get him.
No.
Get him.
No.
It's not.
Stop. No. You
Janine, I
can't.
would never do something.
Hey, you animal. Stop it now.
Janine, just know that it's always about you. I just want you to be happy, Janine. It's
Look. No. You can't do that.
Ja-
This is my show. You can't do that.
Janine.
Oh.
Janine, wait in the moonlight for me, Janine. Please, Janine. Oh.
Welcome back, lovelies. Oh. What a surprise to find you here in my cozy Janine corner. Now, is there anything better than sitting down and getting lost in a good book? Yes, there is. It's me telling you from the comfort of your sofa if said book is good or not. This one's not. Fortunately, we're no longer discussing pulpy fiction drivel as planned, for our darling guest has left something to really sink our teeth into, his autobiography. Some of you are only born to follow. Get over it.
And here is a fresh copy for you from himself.
Oh,
Oh. Well, I wouldn't have bought this if I knew you had your own, Janine.
yes, well, I'd prefer mine, if you don't mind. It's signed. Oh, well, see? It's signed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love
Done
that.
the moment before Jeremiah was fully, tragically escorted off the premises into the parking lot. Oh, let's see. How lovely. Let's read an excerpt, shall we? I looked in the mirror and gasped. How did I miss this? Child stars shine brighter than anyone. We're higher beings. It's just so... Oh, intern, do you have something to add? Well, you're
It's
hovering.
it's just a bit.
It's poignant, insightful. The best book of the 21st century.
Insane? It's insane, frankly. Oh,
How insulting.
did your copy come with this?
What's this? Oh, did I win something?
A golden ticket, what is this, like Charlie Bucket?
Oh, no, it's just the Judgment Day thing again. One-way ticket to the stars. Such a tragedy that I can't go.
Ah, well, you know, it happens.
Wait, intern. You can go. You're not busy.
Oh, I would hate to,
Well,
frankly.
I wouldn't want to seem rude.
But you see, I'm not I wish I could, but I'm
You
not
want
a child prodigy.
You want to be a reporter, don't you? Go report and tell me how it goes.
Oh, man.
After the show, of course.
Jesus.
Now, I could go on all day about the intricacies and depth of this incredible piece of writing. But for the sake of the show's runtime, I've boiled it down to a select few chapters. Here in chapter 4, Jeremiah really gets very vulnerable about his experience in the cutthroat child star industry. He recounts how he was in the running for a star lead in the all-child cast Broadway show, Rent Jr., and was left with no other option but to take matters into his own hands.
Bobby Jones was my biggest competition at the time, having the upper hand as his cheeks were rosier and his hair more blonde and curlier than mine. His biggest weakness, however, was a diagnosis of type 1 diabetes. All it took was 2 chocolate buttons in his green tea the morning of the callbacks. He was whisked away by an ambulance, and as I made my mark amongst the thespians, I had no regrets. I never saw Bobby Jones again, but I know our hearts will beat as one when our souls merge on Judgment Day.
Yep, there you are. Take another, take another. I'll leave that with you. There you go.
We've all made bold choices in our careers in order to get where we are. Oh, I remember a particularly challenging pageant. I had to resort a particularly challenging pageant where I had to resort to brute force to knock out the competition. Pardon the pun. And so.
Janine, it seems to be your lawyer. They just wants to have a word with you.
Okay. Thank you, Mickey. I'll tell them. I'll let them know.
Soft. Thank you.
So my lawyer has advised me to completely disregard the previous topic and move swiftly forward. NDAs and whatnot. I'm sure you will understand. And back to the book.
Janine, I don't know if this is the sort of media we should be giving a platform to. It's
Nonsense. Jeremiah can be eccentric, but everything in his book is straight from the heart and has some really good words of advice.
It's the exact pulpy fiction drivel you were saying you don't want to talk about. He's got great excerpts, such as. If I just here, beautiful.
Such as?
Great words of advice, like.
If you want your child to be a silver screen success, you must start from conception. Eat a diet of sushi, fine wine, raw egg, and pate, and swap out your pedestrian cigarettes to high-end cigars. This will elevate your baby's taste before they've even left the room.
I mean, is this a guy you want to stand up for?
Well, it looks like we've reached the end of tonight's show. But fret not. I will leave you all with a little treat as soon as I open one lucky fan's letter to finish off this incredible episode.
Oh, yes. Almost forgot. Just one
Come
this
on,
time.
look.
Just one. It'll be quick.
You need to pull up your socks.
What's wrong with my socks?
I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you read my mail. I love that I can smell your perfume on the clothes I borrow from your closet. And I love that you are the last person I think about before I go to sleep at night. And it's not because I'm lonely. And it's not because my mother says I need to get out of her basement and settle down. I'm writing this because when you realise you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of the life to start as soon as possible. Intern, call the locksmith.
Hi, Janine, do you know my name?
Good night, everyone. And don't forget to tune in next week for another incredible episode of Evenings with Janine.